Hi people, I'm back, and I sinned yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, and yeah, people mostly give me a check or a coupon or some money to buy books, and yeah, I did that. Although I promised everybody at the Read What You Own challenge to not buy a new book before I read 100 of my own books. But yeah, I'm weak when it comes to books, you know. Then I go visit my friend at a little bookshop in Sint-Truiden, Nabokov, and she has such excellent taste when it comes to books, and I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I know the flesh is weak, I know. Oh well, I have a sip of tea. The school bus is standing next to my office, so I hope it doesn't bother you too much. Anyway, I will show you what I've bought, and then I will look everything up on the internet to see if there's an English version of it, because at Nabokov she mostly sells Dutch books or Dutch translated books, and or translated fiction. Vita is here. No, she doesn't want to show herself today. So she mostly sells books in the Dutch language. A lot of translated fiction, a lot of classics, and some gems when it comes to translated fiction. So, what did I buy? Oh, this one is a Dutch book. It's called Leer me alles wat je weet. It's by Hanna Bervoets. Now, Hanna Bervoets is known for, we had to remove this post, this little novella that she wrote for the Boekenbon Geschenkweek, which is when you buy a book during one certain week in in November, you get one book for free, and she bought that, she wrote that one, and it went viral, it went really well, and it was also translated into English and many other languages. So this is her first novel since, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and it's about, we'll stick to my planning. I will look it up. So, and then I have bought the new Olga Tokarczuk. I will look that also up. This is in Dutch, Empusion. I'd never heard of that word. Empusion. Never heard of that word. Oh, it is, yeah. If you like Thomas Mann's The Magic Mountain, which I do, you have to read this book, I'm told. So, next. Oh, Nightbloom by Adzo Medie. Nightbloom. This is Nachtbloei. Adzo Medie. And then I also bought, oops, everything is falling because way too many books. Thingy. So I also bought by César Aria the Hare, and the giraffes, the nek van de giraffe by Judith Schalansky. And I will look this up too. And then, oh, she gave me this one for free, which is by a Belgian author, Saskia de Koster, Net Echt. That's the my dishwasher. And then by book The Vlaktes by Federico Falco. I love the cover of this. We'll look it up. It exists. Eva Meijer. Eva Meijer is an author that I really like, but sometimes there are books that I don't like at all. I highly recommend The Bird Cottage by her, which is an absolute stunning book about a violinist who is a professional player, and when she is at home rehearsing, she has a real connection with the birds in her backyard. She lives in the city, and she knows all the birds and they come to her, and she has a really good connection with them, and she decides to quit playing the violin and buy a little cottage in somewhere remote and just live there with the birds and observe them. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Oh, wonderful book. So this. This is a novel by Eva Meijer. So, Dagen van glas, but it's also Dagen van glas, so it's a tête bêche, as they say it in French. So I will look it up, what it's about. Yes, whenever I see László Krashnahorkai, I buy his books. So this one is Herscht 07769. No idea what it's about, I just bought it. I love Krashnahorkai, sorry. Juan Gomez Barcena, I loved his book Canada. This is a brilliant Spanish author, and this is Het dorp van de herinneringen. The Village of Memories. I will look it up. And this one was the last one I bought, Maud Martha by Gwendolin Brooks. And then I got some others in the mail. 1 second. I'll put this. Oh my god. Oh, they're not here. Oh well, doesn't matter. Then it's for Sunday Coffee Clutch. So, have a look. So I'm back. I've looked everything up. I'm only going to talk about the books that I think will be translated into English, and that are just available in English. Now, I also found the 3 books that were sent to me. So, let's go. I have Nightbloom by Peace Adzo Medie. Peace Adzo Medie. This is Nightbloom. This is the story that is set in Ghana, where Selassie and Akorfa are more than just 2 nieces. They are inseparable, and Selassie was very outspoken, very playful, and Akorfa silent and very she is a really good student, and they share everything with each other. But then Selassie starts to change. Her outspokenness changes drastically, and more and more we realize what has happened to Selassie, and we see which role Akorfa has played in that trauma. I'm really interesting book. I think it's the first book that is set in Ghana that I've read so far. So that I will read so far. Then the new Olga Tokarczuk, Empusion. I don't know what it is. It's a naturalistic horror story. So this is a story of a young man who travels to somewhere in Prussia, to a sanatorium in 1913, just like Thomas Mann's novel The Magic Mountain. And of course there he also talks with elder people, and they talk about philosophy and all kinds of ways of life. And but there's also something else. He realizes that strange things happen in the surroundings of the sanatorium, and it's a natural horror story. So I'm really curious what this will be. I hope it's more like Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead, because I really love that book. And we all know that she's very interested in all issues of environmentalism. So it can be nothing but good, I think. And then I will also talk about Herscht, 07769 by László Krashnahorkai. László Krashnahorkai has written Satan Tango and War and War. Those are both available in English. This is a story of a small village somewhere in eastern Germany, and a group of neo-Nazis come and live in the village, and there's one man, a native, who is a bodybuilder, but he's also scared of tattoos, and he is a bit of a good doer, and he wants everybody to be happy and to get along and everything. And he also writes letters to Angela Merkel, and this is the return address. And he predicts a dystopian future. And can be really interesting to see what he has done with it, because Krashnahorkai is a really interesting author, I think. Then, of course, Maud Martha by Gwendolin Brooks. This is a rediscovered classic. This is a story of a young woman in Chicago. She's black. It's in 1940s. She dreams of life in New York, of coffee, of dancing, and all the good things. She has a baby, and her husband is much more light-skinned, and he dreams of women, of fighting action and the war. So I'm curious how this will go. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. Then we have The Hare by César Aria. This is a group of men, cowboys, that chase a white hare in the Pampas in Argentina. And Giraffe's Neck is about a biology teacher who knows that her school will close permanently in 4 years' time, but she really struggles with change, and more and more she loses grip with her world. That's what I understood from it. And I'm really curious to read this book. It has a really bad rating on Goodreads, but somewhere I think this is a book for me. I'm pretty sure of it. Then a book that I got by a friend is by Colombe Schneck. She's a French author, not translated, unfortunately, into English. This is the Parisian trilogy. It's 17, Two Friends, and The Elegance of the Swimmer. It's almost an autobiography. It's autofiction. It's autofiction. Has been a long day. And then The Apparition Phase by Will Maclean. This is the story of two siblings, Tim and Abby, and they always have been different from their peers. They always sit in the attic of their home, and they are heavily interested in disappearances of people and appearances of ghosts, and to frighten a friend, they decide to disappear as a sort of a thing, but things go horribly wrong, I think. Then I also got Cuddy by Benjamin Myers. What did it win? It won the National Book Award. Was it that or something else? I will look it up. Cuddy is a bold and experimental retelling of the story of the hermit Saint Cuthbert, the unofficial patron saint of the north of England. Also very curious about this book. Cuddy. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm glad I'm back, and I'm still very tired, but I feel a lot better though. I had months of no sleeping at all, and I'm glad I finally can sleep again. We are doing as well as can be expected, so yeah, we're good. So thank you for watching. I see you back on Sunday. Bye bye.